interesting looking cow is interesting. Anyways, welcome back everyone to our first legit episode of Minecraft Vaults. Yes, this time. Alright, so far all I've done is grabbed all the wood and gotten 2 saplings. So yeah, this is going to be very much a mountaintop survival / tutorial level. I'm going to have to dig my way down because as you can see, it's a pretty sheer drop on either end. And where my house is, it's floating. Yes, I've built a floating Nordic house. Sue me. Anyways, I'm going to plant these near to my house. Then I'm going to bunker down in my top floor. And we're going to get to work by starting our basic tools. Now that it'll be a while before we get into any really of the mods, especially not vaults, because that takes a bit of doing. But as you can see, another mod I've added recently is the Pet Bat mod. I didn't know this was still on. Let me fix that, folks. Anyways, now then, let's get to our basic supplies. Now then, I'd start out with just a wooden pick, as seeing as this is a survival series, we want to be rather frugal. Especially since everything in their mother is out to kill us, so that means I should probably invest in a sword as well. A wooden one is better than nothing. And now a simple chest to store everything I get, so that way it is not lost to the ages. Alright, so now we've got basic tools. So, here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to be a little risky, folks. And start by building our... Okay, now then, this is going to be a very risky move. Because A, I have no torches. B, it's the middle of the night. C, we're on top of a sheer cliff face, which is where I'm pretty sure I built the house, so I'm going to have to be exceedingly careful of how I build. I have no torches except those in my house, and I'm not removing those because I'd rather not have mutant creatures spawning in my house, thank you. This is very much just me grabbing some stone, some basic stone. Now then, this is going to start out very much like a normal Minecraft series, but trust me, when the mods hit, they'll probably hit like a truck, because they'll probably be out to kill me. Now then, one of the other mods that we should be really looking out for, because they could be imminent already, is the Infernal Mobs mod. It basically adds 17 enchants, except these enchants do not affect your weapons, they affect the mobs. They turn these enchants can stack on one another and turn the regular mobs, these cute little zombies and skellies, into cold-blooded mini-boss killers. Yes, several of them, including Rust, Bulwark, and Creeper, allow for some very nasty effects. The Bulwark effect allows for creepers to become almost impossible to kill. Bulwark adds super defense and high health to any mob. It'll take forever to kill them. Creepers aren't that dangerous because creepers are just creepers. They'll still just explode. But it's the effects that allow them to extend their range, which is deadly. And there's also things like Ghastly or Storm, which like lets them shoot fireballs or rains lightning down on our stupid heads. Yes, it's not a pleasant mod, but it's fun as heck when you want a challenge. Now then, another thing we should be looking out for is something called the Mutant Creeper. Yes, the Mutant Creeper. That thing, if we find it now, will rip us in two. That thing is like instant death. It can explode multiple times not dying. Explosions heal it. It can shoot mini creepers. It can, if supercharged, becomes mega deadly. Ew. And when it can hit you with its face. It can do a super explosive jump down on your head. and should you kill it, will explode worthy of a charged creeper. A normal one. The good side to defeating it, however, will be that we get a mini creeper egg, which we can then break for our creeper shard weapon, which will allow us to throw explosions. Or, if we let it hatch on our heads, will allow us to have a creeper minion, which we can make just as powerful as that. Ow. I'm out of food. Ow. Oh, let's see if I can't scrape together a furnace. Seems like we have a spider infestation already. Ow. 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 I am on normal mode, so I'm pretty sure I'll survive with 1 heart. If not, we may have a slight issue. Ooh, yes, it's gonna start up very slow, folks, just like all survival series do. We have 1 piece of food. Enough to stop the pain, but not enough to start healing us. We're gonna have to be very careful, folks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that spider's pretty peed off. Seeing if I can get it to drop. As you can see, if we can find a way down the mountain, our wood issue will be instantly solved. But that still won't help our food situation. We're going to need to find some food, some armor. What's that? Oh, I wish I had, like, Optifine. I couldn't tell you. Oh, that's part of the Harkened Scythe mod. That's the Bone Reaper. Yes, that thing will rip us in half. They burn in the light, and they have a chance at dropping that scythe, which we can also make wooden through diamond versions of, and something that else is that's included. Can't talk today. That's included in the mod Living Metal. Now, Living Metal isn't as strong as diamond, not by far. It's as strong as iron. The bonus, you may ask? It repairs itself. Yes, it becomes effectively, if you use it right. Effectively, it becomes a infinite use scythe if you let it rest on occasion. Now then, why are scythes important? Because they'll allow us to harvest souls by using the right click attack, which is a charge slash, which does about half damage, but does pierce damage. I don't see where this spider jerky is. Now then, how do you tell something's an infernal mob? Because it can be any mob, from any hostile mob, from creepers to spiders to skeletons to zombies to Enderman. Now, how do you tell they're an infernal mob? They'll have these special blue, pink, purple, and red particles flying around them that'll look like swirls. Secondly, when you look at them, you'll see a health bar similar to the Ender Dragons or a boss's. And thirdly, they'll have a unique name according to their enchant titles. Like, if it was a Bulwark Storm Creeper, it'd say Bulwark Storm Creeper, or Rare Bulwark Storm Creeper. These are rare mobs. They don't spawn all that often, but they spawn enough to be prevalent. Nice drink of ginger ale. And look! Our first sunrise, folks. Yes, but I fear that our first sunrise will be marred by our first battle with a annoying spider. Oh! Jesus, it scared us. That looks horrible on this texture pack. Come on, this way, fool. Oh, you can't escape. Screw it. Cheap's alright. I'll be cheap. And then I'll just repair it with stone. Because I know that'll kill some people's OCD. Anyways, now that it's morning, it's a bit safer. But we still gotta be careful. We don't want to run into unpleasantness, no. Ooh, yes, now then, certain things you should know about mutant mobs or infernal mobs. They don't die very easily in the sunlight. Infernal mobs have a lot of health, so they are rather sturdy, and will probably live through the day, but then they won't survive the next day. It takes 2 days for an infernal mob to totally burn out, and that's if they don't have cover, which they probably will. Now then, another thing we should be concerned about are mutant creatures. They don't die, period. Which means we're going to have to be very, very careful with our lives, because if we see one, they'll just kind of be suddenly in our face. And we're down the mountain, folks. Oh, I want to kill you. Give me strength. Oh, I could use a fishing rod. Arrgh! First death. First episode. House about 200 meters that way. Jolly good. Well, I might as well collect some wood on the wood. No, I need my